Hello, Chino.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm Jane Weissman. I am a relatively new member of Artmakers. I joined only in 1991, a few years after La Lucha Continua, but I am organizing this effort to document the project La Lucha Continua. It's 30 years on, 1985, most of the murals, 2 of the murals in 1986. And CHARAS was such an important part of this project. Can you briefly tell me when CHARAS was founded, who were its members, and what was your mission?
In 1964-65, CHARAS was was part of several different youth gangs. People from the Assassins, the Unknown, the Dragons. We started organizing as community action groups on different issues that the community had. So we decided to form a nonprofit organization, which we called the Rio Great Society. In 1969, the Rio Great Society started CHARAS as an alternative housing and alternative environmental type of group of Latinos, which was a topic that we wasn't touching before. It was myself, Chino, Humberto, Anthony Figueroa, Roy Baptiste, and Angelo Gonzalez.
And
the Salvador Becker.
Becker?
Yeah.
So it's an acronym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the first letters of everybody's
the people
first
in the meeting, they were making that decision. And since then, we worked in a lot of programs, on the question of murals. At that time, we got together with City Arts. We started participating in supporting them to make some murals throughout the Loisaida. And we asked them to do one by the Plaza, which is it was a big
That
mural.
was Freddie Hernandez's mural.
Yeah. And what we attempted to do in the early 70s is take, I think it was 5 empty lots, together with Liz Christie and other community groups, adopt the building and turn them into some sort of recreational and gardens. The plaza was the biggest of the lots at that time. The Plaza Cultural in itself was put together by CHARAS with a tremendous help of Adopt the Building. What was happening there is that a lot of the buildings that were being demolished, the contractors started coming with the trucks and dumping all the demolition stuff in piles in the plaza.
There was a time when La Plaza looked really good and was active.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
First of all, we got involved in running a bohío, and a lot of our volunteers were mainly working on that building to get it back on together with Adopt the Building. That took a lot of people. We had to sort of hold down on other programs in order to get the building going. We still had activities in the plaza every summer and every year throughout the point that we stopped, and then the community group took it over. Once a couple of groups do it, it becomes movements. And La Lucha helped bring a lot of artists to do a lot of public art.
So how did you and Eva meet?
Well, I met Eva through that crowd of artists. Different artists that were muralists were using a bohío to do workshops. And City Arts had their own room, and Eva she didn't have her own room, but she would come and use spaces that we have for general use. We always kept a couple of spaces for people to use.
So Eva came to you and said, I want to create a new mural where Freddie's was. Can we work together? Is that what happened?
It wasn't a thing of what they call it.
It wasn't organized or...
Yeah, I mean, you want to do a mural, sure, but then she had an army of artists. There was a lot of canvases on walls, right? And people just started painting. after.
Okay, before people started painting though, there was a lot of planning. The first thing was to determine the themes that the murals would address.
Right. Themes basis anything that affects the community.
Okay,
It could be locally or internationally. Issues, civil rights, human rights, and that sort of thing affects our community. Even and some other artists brought to our attention, and I want to use the word our because I'm part of a group, certain issues and things like that. And we sort of nodded. I don't think we ever say something should be put on there because they were pretty well advanced plan,
okay,
and discussed among them. The city helped as much as they can with materials that they could get for us. But basically our main material, a lot of it was gotten through donations. We still, to this day, we're still doing murals and mosaic with donated materials.
right. Thank you, this is wonderful.
Pleasure.
This is really...
Good luck on the project.